Right now.
Oh, okay.
So,
cool.
You have any other questions before we head out?
No.
All right, Chris. And we're doing 8 laps, and since we're doing 8 laps, we'll do 4 laps, come into the fan cooling box over here. I'll go over a couple things, give you some pointers, then we'll go out and do the remaining 4 laps.
Okay.
Sound good, buddy?
Sure.
All right, so foot on brake and
Yep,
upshift.
it's on.
Okay. Upshift to first gear. All right. Let's go ahead and get rolling up through the center. All right. Head up here, straight ahead. Good. We're going to check the traffic out for us. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and get rolling to the left. Upshift. Upshift. Keep it out wide. Good. Squeeze the steering in. Nice and smooth. Get the apex and roll the power into the left side. Full throttle floor. Upshift. Upshift. Good. Upshift. Brake hard. Downshift. Down. Good. Off the brake. Squeeze the steering in. Get the apexes. Now roll the power into the left side, full throttle. Upshift. Brake hard. Downshift. Good. Remain on the brake slightly as you turn it in. Get it tight to the apex. Now accelerate to the right side. Brakes here a little bit. Look to the left. Turn it in. Accelerate a little bit. Roll the power down the left side. Brake hard here. Downshift. Good. Ease off the brake. Steer it in tight. Easy on the power. Now roll the power in. Over to the right side. Upshift. Little brake here. Steer it in. Now downshift here. You want to keep it in this gear and keep your momentum up.
Okay.
Now out here we'll downshift. Good. Now turn it tight. Hit the apex. Roll the power. Upshift. 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 Brake hard. Downshift. Downshift. Carry the brake in. Good. Turn it tight. Easy. Now roll the power into the left side. Upshift. Brake hard. Downshift. Downshift. Good. Turn it to the right. Accelerate a little bit. Power to the right side. Good. Brake. Keep it wide. You're way shallow. I'm sorry. Turn it in. It's all right. Accelerate down the left side. Go. Brakes here. Downshift. Keep it wide. Good. Off the brake. Carry the speed in. Just turn it. Good. Now roll the power in. Go. Upshift. Brake. Look ahead. Steer it in. Accelerate through. Floor. Brake. Downshift. Brake. Carry the brake. You're fast. So remember, turn it tight. Now accelerate out. Straighten out. Upshift. 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 Brake hard. Downshift. Downshift. Good. Ease out of the brake. Steer it in. Good. Get the apexes. Easy. Turn it a little tighter. Roll the power in. Straighten her out. Good. Upshift. Brake hard. Good. Downshift. Look ahead through the corner. Squeeze the steering in. Accelerate a little bit. Power. Go floor. Good. Over to the right. Brake here. Look ahead. Bring it back to the left. Accelerate a little bit. Roll the power in. Go. Brakes here. Downshift. Good. Ease off the brake. Carry the speed. Just balance the car nice and smooth. Now roll the power out. Upshift. Brake. Steer it in. Now go downshift. Accelerate through. Brakes out wide. Now downshift. Good. Turn it tight. Easy. Power out. Upshift. 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 Brake hard. Downshift. Downshift. Look ahead. Squeeze the steering in. Back in the power gently. Turn a little tighter. Roll the power in out left. Upshift. Brake hard. Downshift. Good. Ease off the brake and turn it tight to the right. Now roll the power into the right. Good. Brake here. Look back to the left. Turn it in. Accelerate out. All right. Good job. Slow it down a little bit. That was our first 4 laps, my man. We're gonna make our way over here, Chris, and exit in between the white cones. Okay, buddy? All right. Get off the edge of the track and roll along the orange cones. Okay, my man? A little bit further off the edge of the track. Over to the left. There you go. Good. You're fine. All right. Bringing it back to the left. All right. Now we have a fan box set up on the opposite side of the.
There's a, I don't know, tire pressure.
It's okay. That's
Okay.
none of them are in any of the cars, so that's.
Oh, no. Okay.
Just keep rolling around. And
Yeah, it gets on here.
yeah, just keep out wide because you're gonna have to square it up to get in here.
Oh, okay, right here?
Yes, sir. So bring it in. Good. Roll the fronts over these red bumps. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. A bit more. Right here. All right. Pull both paddles at the same time for neutral. All right. Let it roll. Just release the brake.
Okay.
There we go. Oops. That's gonna go all the way back. Roll forward a little bit more.
Sorry.
It's all right. You're fine. Not your fault. Not your fault. Stop it here. Good. Now release it. Down the brake. There we go. Now release it. Okay, good deal.
Now what's that doing?
Basically the
Cooling
fans are
tires?
here. The fans are right here. They're just cooling the brakes off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's kind of a little specific position, obviously, with the fans blowing. So we have to kind of make sure that the car stays in the bumps.
Get rid of the
Doesn't
brake
roll.
fade.
Yeah, exactly. So what we're going to work on the next 4 laps, you're doing a really good job overall. I want you to start working the edges a little bit more.
Okay.
So try not to sit too shallow on your entries. Okay. The bigger the radius through the corner, the more speed you're going to be able to carry. Okay. You're carrying a good amount of speed now. There's a couple places where we're going to enter at a little bit higher rate of speed into the apex.
Okay.
But just obviously hear me out on those. Also, what we're going to do is we're going to try to work with the car's benefits a little bit more in terms of corner entry as well. I'm going to have you go in slightly later on the brakes, all right, and or maybe less pressure in certain areas. Okay. Just kind of not dragging them, but bringing the car into the corner on the brakes. All right, but you want to also keep it stable, so you don't want to have to use too much pressure, but just enough pressure to enter the corner at a higher rate of speed, and also keep the weight on the front so the car keeps turning. I don't know if you're noticing in certain areas where that front end's starting to make a bunch of noise when you're turning it. It's because there's not really quite we're entering it at a good rate of speed, but there's not quite enough grip on the front end of the car. All right, so the speed's fine.
Yep.
Weight needs a little bit more weight so the car will respond and fight you less. And that way we can open the exit up a little bit earlier and then get on the power as soon as possible. We transfer from the brake immediately to the power instead of sort of coasting in certain areas through the midpoint of the corner, if that makes sense. All right, but that's really it. Overall, everything looks real good. Like I said before, try not to grab the downshift on the chicane. All right, don't think about downshifting like that. Think about just getting off the brake a little bit and getting back in the power and carrying the speed through there. All right. Now, as we increase our speed, you're going to need to make sure you're being nice and firm on the brakes, and you're getting it out to the outer edge so we can carry the speed back into the first corner. All right. So really focus on getting on the brakes firm, easing out of them as you turn it, and then carrying the speed from the turn in to the apex going onto the straightaway. Right. But you're not going to be really accelerating too much as we're carrying a lot of speed through there. You're just letting the car roll and arc into the apex.
And that's that tight with the little hump in it at the end. That last turn.
No, I'm talking about the first corner over here.
Oh, gotcha.
So we go through the chicane with speed.
Yeah.
You get on the brakes, ease off the brake as you turn the car, and then roll the car into the apex, onto the straightaway.